Hi, my name is Fatuma Khaireh and I'm a poet and a playwright and I also write for One of My Kind magazine. It was set up in 2012 as a way of engaging with Muslim women who were involved in the arts and to get their work more widely known. But since then it's spread out and we include women of all faiths and no faith. And the aim of the publication is to establish a creative community of women artists, and with a particular focus on Muslim women who are often the subject of the gaze rather than creating works. In July 2014, I had the privilege of having my play Baddiya performed as part of I'm Your Neighbour Festival in Brixton. It's a play that explores the relationship between a brother and a sister and the effects of a family separation. These children came to London as unaccompanied minors and were raised by various aunts and social services. So it's like exploring those relationships and how those early influences affect you in your adult life. As a Muslim woman, Somali playwright, there are particular stories that I'm expected to write. And I understand there are particular narratives of Muslim women, of Somali women that exist in the world, and that as somebody who doesn't want to respond to that stuff, thinking about in my own work, okay, what do I want to write about? And not necessarily thinking about the world's gaze, but my own internal introspection and things that I want to explore. What's really interesting about our community is that we're so dispersed across the world, that quite often families are separated through hundreds of miles, and that, you know, children quite often will grow up without their parents, and how does that affect them? And so for me, when I think about the stories that I want to write, I generally think with my community in mind rather than like other external communities. I think art can definitely affect social change, that when you have a creative movement that acknowledges a struggle, you're able to anchor that struggle in something that's tangible. Just being able to express yourself and being able to say, I think and feel this, I believe this, and being able to share it and then perhaps creating community around that shared idea. Recently, I had the opportunity to attend a retreat for Somali journalists and changemakers called Storytelling Somalia. For me, it was a really amazing opportunity to be with people from my community. I think the retreat was extremely important in terms of developing an understanding of knowledge about journalism, but the connections that I made subsequent to that, I think, will be the things that will hold me in good stead. I think it's important to have people that you admire, but I don't think it's essential. Just seeing the people around me do what they want to do, doing art, being creative, has really inspired me to push myself forward. So having a supportive group of people around me particularly, and also having my family who are really supportive of the projects that I do, has been really inspiring to me. Like seeing them come to my events and being proud of me. I think that's really important, that your parents are like, you know, they appreciate what you're doing, they appreciate the work that you're doing, but also they know that their struggle has like been for something, that it's been worth it. So yeah.